Hey Brawlers. There's a new SMG introduced in COD Mobile, the PPSh-41. And I've got all the stats for you guys. How? Well, I got the privilege to be a part of Team Cygnus, the forefront of COD Mobile research. Cygnu was gracious enough to contact me, and now I am working alongside him with the team to provide the fastest and most accurate stats to the whole COD Mobile community. So today, I have the PPSh-41 weapon analysis video for you guys. We will take a look at the base stats and then move towards dedicated Gunsmith builds for multiplayer as well as Battle Royale. So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's start this. Let's start with the base stats of the weapon. Hitboxes. We have 4 different hitboxes here. It starts with the head. Secondly, the upper torso and arms. Then, the lower torso and groin area. And lastly, the legs. Let's move on to the damage and range. The base PPSh deals 26 damage per shot up to 10 meters. 10 meters is the primary range for this weapon, with an insane 220 milliseconds time to kill, with 4 shots required to kill an enemy. Even if you hit all leg shots in this range, then also the time to kill is 293 milliseconds, where 5 shots are required. After that, up to 16 meters is the secondary range of this weapon, dealing 21 damage per shot, giving us 293 milliseconds time to kill, with 5 shots required to kill an enemy. We can achieve a faster time to kill of 220 milliseconds in this range too, if you can hit 4 shots to the head, upper torso or arms. Next, the tertiary range of this weapon is till 23 meters, dealing 19 damage per shot, and giving us the time to kill of 366 milliseconds, with 6 shots required to kill an enemy, if you hit a single leg shot. Otherwise, if all shots hit the upper body, then we have even faster 294 milliseconds time to kill. It will deal 17 damage per shot after that at any range, giving us a consistent time to kill of 366 milliseconds, with 6 shots required to kill an enemy. With such a high fire rate and the ability to kill at a maximum of 6 shots, it is a very good weapon if you can make it work at longer ranges. Moving over to the reaction aspects of this weapon. The ADS speed is 250 milliseconds, which is quite normal. The raise and drop times are pretty standard as well, similar to other weapons in the SMG class. The wall penetration is low, which is to be expected from a SMG. The sprint to fire values are below average, but we can make it good with the right attachments. Let's talk about the ammunition related stats now. The base mag capacity is 65. You can easily take 3 to 4 gunfights before you need to reload. It takes 2.8 seconds for the full reload animation, which is a bit on the higher side. Though, if you reload cancel, then you should be okay, as it takes only 1.6 seconds to reload cancel on an empty mag. The fire rate of this weapon is 820 rounds per minute, which is higher than that of CBR4 but lower than Type 25. The punishment value, that is, the time between each shot, is very low at 73 milliseconds only. Moving to the accuracy stats. The recoil pattern is easy to adapt to and is predictable, meaning it's going to be the same pattern every time. It has an initial horizontal kick which can throw off your aim, but again, not very hard to control. Though, you'll only feel the recoil for longer ranges, and if you are going to play it aggressively, which you should, then you won't have an issue. The base hipfire bullet spread is very good and tight, so no issues there. It can easily get the job done till about 5 meters. The base ADS bullet spread is below average, and you might need to improve it for taking gunfights at longer ranges. Now, let's talk about the movement speeds. The base movement speeds on this weapon is slower than that of CBR4 and below average overall, considering it's an SMG. But we have attachments to make it better, so no worries. The ADS movement speed or strafe speed is 3.38 meters per second, and if you use Skulker perk, then it goes up to 3.78 meters per second. The walking speed is 4.84 meters per second, and with Skulker it bumps up to 5.42 meters per second. The sprinting speed is 6.37 meters per second, and it goes even higher at 6.69 meters per second with the lightweight perk. Now that we have the stats covered, let's jump in for some Gunsmith builds. But before that, if you like the video so far, do leave a like and comment your thoughts about the PPSh-41. Is it broken or trash? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you think I didn't cover something, then let me know that as well. Subscribe with the bell notifications for more amazing videos like this. Gunsmith Builds. PPSh can be built in several ways depending on your playstyle. For an aggressive playstyle, use the Gorilla Light Shot Barrel, no stock and 35 round fast reload to improve mobility. Now add MIP Laser 5MW for better sprint to fire and hip fire spread. The last attachment is your preference. You can either go with sturdy grip tape or something like Operator Foregrip to reduce the vertical recoil. RTC light muzzle brake can also be used. If you want sound suppression, then go with OWC light suppressor. Moving forward towards a passive playstyle. Start with the Banner heavy barrel and sturdy grip tape to provide 25% extra range and stability and increase bullet spread for those longer range gunfights. Then apply the OWC skeleton stock and OWC laser tactical to cancel out the mobility negatives from previous attachments. And again, the final attachment is up to you. Go with whatever suits your playstyle, be it sound suppression or recoil control. Finally, moving on to the versatile build. Apply the Banner heavy barrel, sturdy grip tape and OWC skeleton stock. And then add the 35 round fast reload and MIP light 5MW laser. I personally use the versatile build because I like to switch up my playstyle according to the situations. I can play passive and hold objectives or play aggressive and as an anchor to the next objective. And this build is pretty great at that. Moving towards the Battle Royale side of things. The bullet velocity in Battle Royale is 529 meters per second, which is standard for SMGs. Here's the Gunsmith build I would suggest for complete hip fire and close range purposes. If you want to use it at range, then you can use the passive build shown for multiplayer. Conclusion. Is the PPSh a top tier weapon? Absolutely. Is it the new meta? No. Will it be replacing the Type 25? Again no. But that's fine. I like how COD Mobile is releasing balanced weapons now from the past few seasons. And the PPSh is no exception. It is definitely a very solid gun and you can even say that it is a better version of CBR4 theoretically. Practically, I think some people will still be comfortable with CBR4 as its handling and recoil is more manageable. The recoil of PPSh may throw off some players, but once you make yourself comfortable with the recoil pattern, you'll be unstoppable in whichever range you are using it. And that's it. All done. That was everything you needed to know about the new PPSh-41 SMG. If you feel this video was helpful, then do share it with your friends to help support the video and to let them know about the potential of PPSh-41 as well. This video is all possible because of our team Cygnus, so do join our Discord server to know more about other Gunsmith builds and more stats and Gunsmith suggestions. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to interact with me better. All links are in description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you brawlers in the next one.